Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm Chris from myleather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video with Reef Point Soapworks Admiralty, and this one smells fantastic. Really bright scent, good scent strength, very good scent strength. I'd call it about an 8. Bright yuzu type scent, sort of citrusy, extremely bright, and I like it a lot. The quality on this soap is quite good as well. Let's just wet the face and get right to it. Stay tuned. And all right, here we go with our Reef Point Admiralty. Beautiful soap, beautiful scent, quite bright, wonderful, not bad at all. And hopefully it will get us off to a great start today. Yesterday was not the best of days. My son was ill, and my wife took him to the doctor. And he had signs of, or symptoms of meningitis, stiff neck, headache, fever, and so they sent him straight to the ER, and the ER wasn't sure either, but the blood test and everything came back normal, but they did a spinal tap just to be sure. And it was not entirely normal. He did come back with influenza B, but they weren't ready to rule out meningitis, so they kept him overnight. I got home, last evening, I guess about 8 o'clock, I want to say. And my wife stayed the night. I'm getting ready to go back to the hospital and relieve her so she can come home and do things she needs to do. Anyhow, hopefully today will be a better day, and maybe maybe he'll have made improvement enough to come home. We hope. Hoping it's just a bad case of the flu. They don't really think it's meningitis because when they move his legs, his neck doesn't hurt, his back doesn't hurt, so we're hoping it's just a bad case of the flu. And those they started him on Tamiflu and of course antibiotics as well, so we'll hope today is a day that he's feeling better and can come home, but we'll go as long as we have to go till he does get well. So it was a bummer, but stuff like that happens sometimes. Sometimes you get sick. All right, that was an excellent first pass on the bright side. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. I tell you, don't want today's shave to be a bummer, but yesterday while in the ER, just sitting around and listening, it's crazy what goes on in America in the emergency room. Because there are people who, like if you have insurance, a lot of insurance is an emergency room visit. You might have a copay. It could be $100, it could be $500, depends. But a lot of folks who have Medicaid, which is sort of, welfare insurance, they don't really pay. They use the ER all the time for everything, for things that are not emergencies. So it backs up the ER because the ER can't turn people away or send them to the regular 24-hour just doctor places where you go get something for a cold or cough or something. These people fill up in the ER, wasting the doctor's valuable time, wasting the time of the people who are really ill, who were sent there, like us. Some of them come in and they're just looking for pain medications. It is an absolute mess. And it's mostly driven because they don't pay anything. If they had to pay, they would not be there, I assure you. They would go to the regular doctor where it's maybe a $20 well, there's no copay for them. But anyway, they use the ER as their primary care physician for whatever reason, just because it's convenient or who knows what. But it really bogs down the system, requires everybody to wait, waste a lot of time, the doctor's time, waste other patients' time who need to be seen, and it's very frustrating. You know, I've been to the ER before, but you know, for most people, the ER is for serious illnesses, like you know, you broke something, or you're having chest pains, or you're sent there by your doctor, like we were, my son was, and it's maddening what goes on at the ER. I don't know how you healthcare professionals do it. I really don't. The ones who work in the ER, it's crazy. All right, excellent second pass. We'll come back for pass 3. I haven't mentioned the razor today, by the way. It is the Timeless, and it is wonderful, as always. Absolutely superb. Very happy with it. No buyer's remorse, as I've said so many times when I've used Timeless. It has been really nice. Hits the spot every single time. The blade is Gillette Silver Blue, by the way. Sorry for all the hospital talk, folks. But that's just sort of what's relevant today. And I'm going back after I finish up this shave. Like I said, to relieve the wife and let her rest. Because you can't get any sleep in the hospital, as you know, because I realize that medical professionals have to get around, but when they're going up and down the hallway, they're often talking like they're at a concert, shouting. You hear the carts going up and down the hallway, everything's beeping, the IVs and, you know, that need to be changed, and the hospital is like the worst place if you want to rest. So it's difficult to, it is extremely difficult to get any rest at the ER. So we'll go and let the wife get home and get a little rest, and she may have to do some things for work. And I have taken off work to make sure I'm available, because she again stayed all night last night, and I'll stay today, make sure he has everything he needs, and there's an advocate there for him. Of course, we're not going to leave our son at the hospital alone. That'd be crazy. All right, that was an excellent third pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for the post. All right, folks, and here we are with the magic made by witches, Thayers Witch Hazel. Great stuff. You see it here every day on the channel. It's outstanding. Post-shave product. Let's go ahead and slap a little bit on the dome, even though I'm getting ready to get a head shave in. I definitely want to be comfortable while I'm sitting there at the hospital, and a dome shave will feel fantastic. Quick review of the gear. We have the Timeless. This one is not the open comb, it's just scalloped. It's like a safety bar, but there's scallops in it. Really nice razor. That's the 95 blade gap. It is a really smooth shaver, despite a pretty large blade gap. This was the Muhle silver tip fiber brush, which was excellent, and Reef Admiralty, excellent soap, great scent, beautiful stuff. And we will finish it off with the Reef Admiralty aftershave, which is as beautiful as the soap is. It is really good. So I'm happy to be rolling again with Reef. As you know, if you didn't know, I said in my previous videos, I ruined a lot of my Reef soaps, and that's why you haven't seen them recently by blooming. And so I had to rebuy a number of them. And I did rebuy a number of them because they're just that good. All right, folks, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, let's help the entire world shave great once again.